I want to start with a short experience I had. We had a class activity where we would go to school in Berlin to be interviewed by young kids. I thought I was going to get questions like, what is everyday life like in the US? Do you ever go to the California beaches or Hollywood Boulevard? Instead, the kids only wanted to talk about American politics and what I thought about the current political situation in the United States. They knew about Trump and his administration, as well as our new healthcare system. I was completely blindsided. These kids were about 10 to 12 years old, and at that age, I had no knowledge or even interest in my government, and I just thought about hanging out with my friends and just having fun. So I started to think, why was there this stark difference in political awareness in kids in Germany compared to kids in the United States? To answer this question, I will go back to the post-World War II era in Germany. The country is in total defeat, demoralized, and left with destroyed cities and a dead economy. The last thing the population wanted to think about was Hitler and the Nazi Party. They did not want to talk about how concentration camps were just behind their homes and how 6 million European Jews had been murdered. However, a few decades later, the generation after those who lived under Nazi Germany were old enough to ask questions like why and how something like the Holocaust could have happened and how someone like Adolf Hitler could have come to power. One of the biggest factors in Nazi Germany's success was the use of propaganda. Today we similarly call it fake news. It was the job of Joseph Goebbels, with the official title of Minister of Propaganda and National Enlightenment, to control what the German public saw and thought. Those who thought otherwise and were political opponents were violently suppressed. At the time, media was very limited, and multiple sources of information was nearly non-existent. Goebbels, as a result, controlled things like literature, art, music, radio, film, and newspapers to only promote the Nazi ideology. His manipulation of public opinion eventually led to Hitler's legal consolidation of power in 1933, where he was able to focus on his goals of creating a purely Aryan German community and German expansion. It seems then for the German population of today, kids are taught at an early age to know exactly what is going on politically in their own country, and to know exactly what powers their government has, and what civil rights they have as citizens. There is a sense that they want to learn from their past mistakes and prevent another regime from starting another world war. Therefore, the German youths are taught to be completely politically aware and to pay attention to not only German politics, but politics around the world because of their country's past radical political ideologies.
Zu Ende sein und dann wird den Juden das freche Lügenmaul gestopft werden.